This is Sunraysia Daily News with Sarah Harmon.
Mildura's Islamic community has condemned the terror attacks in Paris, saying the local Muslim community stood in solidarity with the French. Turkish Islamic Society of Mildura President Alpay Baker said that, like all Australians, they were shocked by the horrifying attacks. He urged the community not to play into the hands of ISIS and preach division, saying the Muslim community is a strong advocate of social cohesion. 80 new childcare places will be created when a state-of-the-art centre opens in Buronga early next year. The facility will cater to children from 6 weeks to school age and will begin taking enrolments before the end of the year. Advocates against family violence will place drink coasters featuring warnings against family violence in pubs and clubs across the region in an attempt to tackle the issue. Mildura Rural City Councillor Mark Eckel and police officers today previewed the coasters ahead of next Wednesday's White Ribbon Day.
The important issue with the coasters being distributed around all of the hotels, motels and hopefully restaurants is to bring the notice to the consumer at that particular time that it's very important that they control their alcohol intake and bring up discussion, have it discussed in regards to family violence.
Drugs, alcohol and the internet have been named by Australian children as the top risk factors leading to child abuse, according to a global survey by Child Fund Alliance. The Small Voices Big Dreams survey found that 70% of Australian children blame drugs or alcohol as a cause of adult mistreatment of children, in contrast to just 4% of children globally. Around 50 people walked in support of Alzheimer's Australia and in memory of those lost to the disease today. The annual Bupa Aged Care Mildura Memory Walk aimed to raise awareness and funds for Alzheimer's Australia, while the introduction of a balloon release this year was a chance for staff, family and volunteers to remember those lost. Sunraysia Cricket Association and Mallee Sports Assembly are teaming up to beat sugar. The two organisations are promoting water as the drink of choice for local T20 Blast cricketers by encouraging them to get involved in the H30 Challenge. The aim is to help establish healthier habits and work towards promoting water in place of soft drinks, energy drinks and other sugary drinks. To sport, Mildura wakeboarder Bet Gange is on the comeback trail from her knee surgery. After a competition fall in the US in May, the world champion had surgery on her meniscus, followed by an ACL reconstruction. She's now at the 3.5-month mark and said everything is going according to schedule, but she's still likely to miss the first half of the wakeboarding season. Ripple has a tough task ahead of them as they go into bat tomorrow in round 5 of Sunraysia Cricket Association. Moorbeen South are in strong position after posting 288 runs last weekend on the back of a century to Jared Ampston and a half-century to Ben Kerr. Elsewhere, Mildura West will be out to chase Mildura Settlers 171 and Workers Goal have been set 174 by Mildura East, with Kumiala Wentworth resuming at 1 for 14, chasing Nichols Point's 181. To the weather, Mildura can expect a low of 11 degrees tomorrow before a high of 28. For these stories and more, pick up tomorrow's issue of Sunraysia Daily. I'm Sarah Harmon. Join me next week for the latest news from across the region.